We're here today with the legendary Colin Blunstone, Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, singer for The Zombies. The new Zombies documentary, Hung Up in a Dream, is out now on Amazon Prime. Colin, how you doing today?
I'm doing well, Justin. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's an honor to speak with you. Thank you so much.
It's an absolute pleasure.
The new Zombies documentary has been out here, Hung Up in a Dream. Can you tell the listeners a bit about it? What are we in for?
Well, I mean, it's a real experience. It's the story of the Zombies, starting way back in a little place called St. Albans. It's just north of London. The band started when we were about 15 years old, and it just tells the story of that wonderful adventure of starting a band like so many millions of other people have started bands. But we won quite a big competition, which led to a record contract with Decca. And then our first record, when we recorded this record when most of us were 18. We were children, and it was called She's Not There. And in Cashbox in America, it went to #1. So it makes this story a very unusual story, how we went from being just teenagers in a garage having fun to having a national #1 in America. It was just an unbelievable experience, very, very exciting, and then of course it takes it on from there, mostly concentrating on the 60s, where we made other records that people might recognize. But then of course the band was, in the strangest way possible, so much is chance in the music business, was reformed in 1999 with Rod Argent, the principal writer and keyboard player, and myself, the lead singer from the Zombies. And we gradually built the band up again, playing in little rooms in the back of pubs, no hit records to start with. And we made 2 or 3 albums, and things just took off all over again, climaxing in us being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2019. So it's a wonderful story of ups and downs, peaks and troughs. But in the end, I think the message is that if you just stick at it and you really believe what you're doing, then you can win through. And I think the Zombies did.
Absolutely. It is an incredible story. And as you mentioned, all the ups and downs, and eventually the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And the best part for me is your relationship, your friendship with Rod Argent. I mean, you guys have been through everything, and it's great to see that you're still working together and still on great terms after all these years.
Absolutely. I met Rod when I was 15, and Rod, even at 15, was a sensational musician and keyboard player, and he became a wonderful writer. And I can honestly say that if I hadn't met Rod Argent, I wouldn't have had a career in music. He's world class. He's a breathtaking performer. Unfortunately, about a year ago, he had a stroke, and he is recovering. I spoke to him this morning, and he sounded in great spirits. And I really hope he's not going to tour anymore, but I really hope that he gets back to writing and recording. And I can't wait to hear the new songs that he's going to be writing over the next few months.
Definitely. And again, the Zombies documentary, Hung Up in a Dream, is available now on Amazon Prime. And Colin, I know the Zombies album, Odyssey and Oracle, is also being released again, the mono remaster. And this is taken from all the original studio tapes, and it sounds the way you guys intended it to sound almost 60 years ago.
Well, it does, because ironically, it was at the time when this album was recorded was a time when stereo was just becoming very, very popular. But we recorded this album in mono, and we were asked, having finished the whole album in mono on a very, very tight budget, we were asked to turn it into a stereo album. And it was never really a proper stereo album. It was a sort of a simulated stereo. So no one has ever heard this album as it was intended to be heard, as we recorded it, until now. This is going to be re-released as a mono album, and for the first time ever, people will hear the album as we recorded it. It's being released on September the 26th worldwide on Beechwood Park Records, and that's the Zombies' own record company. Yeah, we got our own record company. It's distributed worldwide by Q Prime, the same company that managed Metallica. So we're in with the pros. I think this album is going to really make an impression worldwide.
It definitely has been a very important album for a lot of people over generations. It's great to finally have it as it's intended to be out here. And Colin, I know you've been releasing stuff on your own here as of late as well. The Less is More EP just out recently. It's great that you're still out there making new music.
Absolutely. I never really gave up my solo career, but I mean, in the more recent years, always the Zombies was the most important part of my career. And I've had many solo hits actually, but never in America. It always intrigues me how you can have hits in one territory and then absolutely nothing in another territory. And it's just as luck would have it, I've never managed to make an impression as a solo artist in America. But in a lot of other countries, I have had hit records. And then I just released this Less is More sort of EP. It's 5 tracks, and it's just me and guitar. They were originally recorded as demos, really, but they made quite an impression on quite a few people, and it was suggested that we make it available for everyone to hear those tracks.
Yeah, definitely. I've enjoyed it, and it's great that after all these years, your iconic voice is still the same iconic voice today with the new stuff. And again, I know you've been out playing some shows here and there as well. Will we have maybe some more opportunities to see you on the road, maybe later this year or next year?
I do hope so. At the moment, there's a touring period being planned for spring of next year, but I don't have any absolutely confirmed dates, so it would be wrong of me to create false expectations. But I am hoping to be touring in the spring of next year. Right now, I'm just getting ready to go on a cruise with Justin Hayward and Alan Parsons and Al Stewart and many other wonderful artists. The cruise is called the On the Blue Cruise, and we're leaving from Boston on Friday, and we're going to sail up to Canada. I think it's going to be a wonderful adventure, and so many great musicians, and of course the audience travels with you. The people who are on the cruise ship, they're all huge rock fans, and they're traveling with us. So we get a chance that we never get in normal gigs. We get a chance to meet these people, and they get a chance to meet us. So it's a wonderful experience. It's a sort of a 7-day cruise, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Wonderful. Well, Colin, I wish we had some more time here, but the Zombies documentary is amazing, and Odyssey and Oracle has always been amazing. It's great to finally hear it the way you intended it, and the new stuff from you, Less is More, so many great things, and I'm looking forward to seeing some more here. And as always, it's an honor speaking with you. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me on the show. I've really enjoyed it.
And again, that was Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Colin Blunstone. The new Zombies documentary, Hung Up in a Dream, is out now on Amazon Prime. And also the new mono remaster of the Zombies classic Odyssey and Oracle is coming out as well.